I am Jaylyn Renee. Welcome back to my channel. First, before we even get started, if you are not yet a part of the JLUXE gang, make sure you go ahead and click the subscribe button right down here so you can become a part of our gang, our family, okay? We love luxury over here. We love all things beauty. We love all things fashion. So come on and join me. I mean, why not? What's it gonna hurt? And if you already are a part of the JLUXE gang, thank you so much for coming back and kicking it with me, okay? So, ladies and gents, lately I've been feeling these brown, beautiful, brassy, golden looks. I'm loving that the ladies aren't afraid to go bold on the lips. I'm just loving just the fall vibes. I guess that's what we can call it, because that's what it is, the fall vibe. So I definitely wanted to recreate a combination of some looks I've been seeing on social media. So I started Ulta, you guys, and you guys know Ulta is my absolute favorite store, like at least one of them. I go at least once a week. But I picked up this Morphe palette. It's the 9T palette. It's a neutral palette and I am in love. It was literally 12 bucks, so shout out to the affordable palettes. But I picked it up because I knew I wanted to do like a brown eye and I didn't want to be trying to look through a bigger palette with a lot of color ranges. So I stuck to I ended up getting this 9T palette and I'm absolutely in love with it. It has all of the shades that I need to create a nice brown smoky eye. And honestly guys, I gravitate towards palettes that have the same color range. Like, I wish a company would just take some time and create like a green palette, a pink palette, an orange palette. It's just so much easier for me personally. I don't know, I'm not a makeup artist, so makeup artists are probably like cringing that I'm saying this. I don't know like if there's a thing with that of having a palette with a different colors or whatever, but I really love palettes like that. And I don't normally see them, I guess because they probably wouldn't sell because they would technically be like the same thing. I know somebody, I'm not going to mention his name, does have a few palettes like that he's launched this year, but you know, I just can't support him. So another company, come on, get with it. I know Juvia'sPlace has kind of done it with like the chocolate palettes and the berries palettes and stuff, and I do have those, so I do appreciate those. They don't have as many color shades or as many eyeshadows in the palettes as I would like, but they still, you know, offer that type of thing that I'm looking for. So anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on. I did create this look and I am loving it. So if you are interested in seeing how I got here, then make sure you stay tuned.
Hey Luxe gang, let's get started. So of course we're starting off with our brows. I didn't record my brows because you guys have seen me do them, but if you want another video of me doing them, just let me know down below. So of course I'm taking my e.l.f. concealer and I'm using that as primer for my eyes, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into this palette. So I'm starting off with taking the shade Midi and I'm just working that into my crease. These shadows in this palette are amazing. They melt like butter. They're very easy to blend. So I'm definitely going to be adding this palette onto my must-haves list. My must-haves list will be listed in my description box, so you guys know what you have to have in your makeup collection. Next, I'm taking Open Mind with a fluffier brush, as you can see, and I'm going to start fluffing that into my eye, mostly aiming at the outer corner of my eye, but I'm not being shy with this. I definitely want this color to be shown. I just love the darkness of it, and this is going to help us create that smoky effect. Next, I'm going in with the shade Pack. As you can see, I have a smaller fluffy brush and I'm working that directly into my crease only. As you can see, I'm making sure I'm being very precise with this. This is just gonna give my eye a little bit more depth and it solidifies the smoky eye. Now we have a smoky eye for sure. Next, I'm going in with Straight Up and I'm going to take that and put it directly in the center of my eyelid. This is going to give this look a little bit more character and just that pop of shimmer that we need since we were working with mattes the entire time. So now I'm just going back in, blending everything, putting shadow back where it was lost, just making sure the eye looks nice and done. So next is a wing liner. I did want to do a wing liner with this look since we're going bold on the lips. So I'm just taking my L'Oreal Paris eyeliner. This is one of my favorites. It's very, very beginner friendly and it just makes things easier when you're trying to do a wing liner. Moving on to complexion, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filler in the shade Nutmeg. You guys know I do prime my face before I apply my foundation with a setting powder. So that is what I'm doing. Now, I couldn't decide if I wanted to use my Fenty Beauty or my Uoma Beauty. Always struggle with these two. They do have different finishes, but I love them both. Next, I'm going in with Uoma Beauty's concealer in the shade T2. And I'm just go ahead and highlight the places that I want highlighted on my face. Of course, wait a few minutes for it to dry down and start blending it all out. Do you guys see how this foundation and concealer work so well together? I've never used this Uoma Beauty foundation with a different concealer because I just love how these formulas work. Like Uoma Beauty, y'all did that. So to set my concealer and set my face, I'm going in with Black Radiance Honeymoon. And I'm just applying that everywhere I put concealer and also on my smile lines. I do not bake, so I'm brushing that off right away. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with some bronzing powder to bronze my face up. This bronzer that I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Glow Bronzer. They do have it now in store in Ulta, finally. But I'm using the shade Deep. For blush, I'm grabbing my Morphe 8D palette and just, you know, softening up my cheeks a little bit. I was feeling myself, y'all, but I'm not even done. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shadow, the deeper shadow that I use out of the palette and just sweep that on my waterline just to make everything cohesive. I use these lashes, a Vibe from Cotton Candy Eyelashes. And I set my face with the Morphe Continuous Spray, the matte version. Now, for lippies, I'm taking Juvia'sPlace Coco lipstick. This lipstick was absolutely perfect for this look. It literally like set this look over the edge. I'm obsessed. I'm also taking Lady and just sweeping that in the middle of my lips, and here we are. This look is so bold and fierce and sexy and feminine, and honey, Bae was all over me after I got done filming this. So it's the bomb.